Okay, so let's get mobilized first of all, starting with the top of the body, looking over your shoulder, center, other side, and repeat. So looking up to the ceiling, a quick recap of what we're doing today. Okay, big shoulder rolls back. Cardio and core. And I know usually I don't use any equipment today, but I'm going to use one kettlebell. I don't know if I'm going to use an 8 or a 10 yet, but I'm just going to use one bit of kit throughout the whole class. And coming forwards, so you don't have to use kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, or if you don't have either of those, you can use a bottle of water or some tins from the cupboard. Okay, scissor arms, one arm up, one arm down. So it's going to be a fast-paced class today, as Thursdays usually are. Okay, opening up at the chest. Good. Still feeling some soreness in my arms from Tuesday. Okay, bring these arms around your body, just let them flop around. Just getting all of the body mobilized, ready for some work. And I know I bang on about it all the time, about how important warm-ups are. They are really important. Okay, hip circles. So just prepare your body for exercise. Get all of the fluid in the joints, lubricated and ready for moving, other direction. And just basically prepares your body for exercise and contributes towards less risk of injury. Did I say that the right way around? Basically, helps prevent injury. Okay, hands by your sides, reaching down, up to the center, and other side. I know some people find the warm-ups really boring, and yeah, they are, but they are there for a reason, and we do them to just get the body ready and prevent injury. Bring this arm up and over, increase that stretch, other side. One more each side. Good. Okay, coming up onto tiptoes. Sorry, I just feel like my knees need to click. Up onto tiptoes, back onto your heels. Do some wrist circles at the same time. And then other direction. Good. Okay, we are going to get into the pulse raising exercises now. So we're going to increase the heart rate, get some more movement going to prepare the body. So we're going to start off with a squat touch. There's 2 versions of this one. The first one is the harder version. Start with your feet together, jump to the side, reach down, back to the beginning. If you don't want to do the jump version, step, reach down, step to the other side, reach down. We're going to do 20 reps of whichever version you choose. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, nearly there, 18, 19, one more, and 20. Whew. That definitely got the heart rate up. Okay, we're going to do side lunges, 10 on each side. So with your side lunge, if you can have a reach forward at the same time, so side lunge, reach forward, and then come back again. If you can't do the reach at the same time, don't worry. And if you need to hold on to something to stabilize you, then do so. Whew, I'm out of breath already. Okay, let's go. 1. I'm going to do 10 on each side. 2. I have to focus on my counting, otherwise I'll continue going after 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, other side, and go. 1, 2, needed warming up this morning. 3, 4, after being on holiday last week. 5, this rain is a bit of a shock. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Okay, last one, star jumps. So full star jump, like so. If you don't want to do the jump version, step to the side, step to the side. So 20 reps of it, whichever one you're going to do. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew, okay, grab yourself a drink. Should be warmed up. After that, I'll grab a bit of coffee. I have water as well. Whew, then I'll tell you what we're going to start off with today. I feel like maybe I'm not a very good advert with the amount of coffee I drink, but I only have 2 cups of coffee in the morning. The rest is tea. Slightly better on the caffeine front. Just need that little bit of caffeine in the mornings to get me going. Okay. I'm going to start with my 8. The plan today is to pick one weight and stick with it, but as you know, I don't always stick with the same weight. But in my head, I've got an 8 and possibly a 10 that I'm going to use. So we'll see. First exercise is Kettlebell Crunch Tabletop Pullover. I'd love someone to give me a shorter name for this, but that's what I call it. We're going to do this for 40 seconds. I'm just getting my timer ready. 40 seconds, each exercise, 5 exercises, 3 rounds. So the first one is on the floor. It's a bit dusty, this floor today. Whichever weight you're using, or you don't have to use a weight on this one, or you can use a bottle of water. So I always find it easier to start in the crunch position. So starting here, bring the weight behind, extend your legs. If that's too much, don't lift your head and just do one leg at a time. And if it's still too difficult, then keep your leg bent and just do it that way. There's a lot of options with this one. I'm not going to go into too much detail because we've done these loads of times. Okay, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 40 seconds. So the harder version is to do both legs at the same time and to lift your head up. Glad I went with the 8. I've got to do my September core challenge as well. We're on 10 windmills each side this week. If anyone's doing that. This is one of my favourite core exercises. I do like this one. Just works a lot of the body. And you don't have to use a weight. You could use a cushion, actually. Done. Whew. Okay. First exercise done. Okay, next up, we are not going to use a weight for this one. You laugh. So I've called this one, it sounds like something you don't want to catch. Prisoner squat, calf raise, alternating clap under. So yeah, any suggestions of a shorter version of that would be great. So hands behind kind of your ears. You're going to squat, calf raise. So you're going to go up onto tiptoes in that calf raise. So squat, calf raise, squat, clap, squat, clap, squat, calf raise, squat, clap, squat, clap. There's a lot going on with that one, but just as long as you're doing the squats and the calf raises and a few clap unders, that's the main thing. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat, calf raise, squat, clap, squat, clap, squat, calf raise, clap under, clap under. It's quite a brain workout as well, this one. Whew, this is actually, oh, I missed my calf raise. I went wrong then because I was about to say something. Concentrate, Hannah. Calf raise. Sorry, I've probably put everybody out of sync now. Calf raise. Calf raise. Done. Oh, that's actually quite a brain effort on that one. Okay, I'm going to go back to my 8 kilogram kettlebell. So remember, you can use kettlebell or dumbbell or nothing, or a bottle of water. So have that ready. So in your plank position, I'm going to pull this weight through. So if the weight is starting on my left, I'm going to grab the weight with my right. Okay. So from here, I'm going to grab it with my right, pull it through to the right. Grab it with my left, pull it to the left, and so on. If that's too much, do it on your knees. Okay. 40 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So the trick with this one as well is to try and land your hands under your shoulders each time to keep the weight coming evenly down the arm, and to try and keep your hips as still as you can, which is quite challenging when you're moving your upper body. Done. Oh, that does start to get quite difficult as the timer gets up. Right. This one, I've always called this one a fairy star jump because it just reminds me of fairy on a Christmas tree. But anyway, you might know it's something different. I don't know what else it's called actually. That's just what I've always called it. So it's a star jump, but kind of with a squat involved. So start low, then do your star, then come down into a squat like so. If that's too much with the jump, still go low, step, reach, low, step, reach, okay? Or you do the full star jump. I like this one. This is a fun one. 3, 2, 1, starting low and star jump low. So we're just, by coming into that low squat, we're just adding some intensity by working those quads more, by coming into that low position here. So you get the low position on both versions, but one is just without the jump. Nearly there. This is quite tiring after a while. And done. And definitely gets the quads burning. Whew. Okay, one more, and then we're at the end of the first round. So, next up is Russian Twist. Again, you can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell or a cushion or a bottle of water or nothing. So whatever you're using or not using, you're basically going to twist this weight round, look at your hands / weight, whatever you're using as you're twisting. So it's really important to not leave your neck here when your arms are twisting here. So keep your neck and your spine in alignment. Oh, I'm really out of breath after that last one. To make it harder, lift your heels up. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you are somewhere between having your heels up and having your heels down, then you can just do one at a time, like so, like this. So if having your feet up together is too hard, but having them both down is too easy, then alternate, do one at a time. Look at your weight as you're twisting. And time. Okay, that's the end of the first round. So grab yourself a drink. I think I'm going to go into water now. I'm actually quite thirsty. So grab a drink, and then we're back to the beginning, which is Kettlebell Crunch Tabletop Pullover. Again, quite a mouthful, that one. So okay, it's back to the floor. Bring my timer with me. Oh, my hair's, this time of year, my hair, I'm like an animal, I molt. My hair just falls out this time of year. Right. So whichever weight you're using, start off in that crunch position. 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember, your regressed versions of this one are to keep your head down on the floor, or to do one leg at a time. Or if that's still too challenging, keep your legs bent and just tap your toes on the floor. So there's lots of variations of this movement. But I have to say, I think this is one of my favourite core exercises. I mean, it's kind of getting some other parts of the body working as well, which is why I probably like it. It's not just your core. Done. Okay, so next up is the brain workout one. The one with the long, complicated name, prisoner squat, calf raise, alternating clap on top. Sounds like something you don't want to catch. Right. Okay, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So squat, tiptoe, squat, clap, squat, clap. I'm going to focus on this time so I don't go wrong. I can concentrate. Calf raise. This really does get the heart rate up. Nearly there. Done. Whew. Okay, next up is plank pull through. So I'm just going to grab my 8 again. Actually, I've picked well, sticking with the 8. It was me thinking, oh yeah, I might go up to a 10. I think an 8 is enough today. So yeah, I wanted to plan today around just having one bit of kit to use. I don't normally use any kit on a Thursday, but just felt like it today. Right. Remember your regressed versions of this one on your knees if you need to. 3, 2, 1, and go. So whichever side the weight is, your opposite hand is grabbing it back. You wouldn't believe how many people struggle with that concept. A lot. Done. It's probably the exercise where I'm quietest because it's quite tough. Okay, fairy star jumps. I do like these ones. Let's pull this out the way. Fairy star jumps. Right. Choose the version that is best for you. 3, 2, 1. Starting in this low squat position. So you don't have to do the jump. You can do the step to the side. That's easier for you. I can't talk during this one either, apparently, because I'm quite out of breath. And done. And I was going to say it's probably because I've had a week off of exercise, but the amount of dancing steps I did on holiday last week, I don't think it was exactly an inactive holiday. I think on one of the days, I did 46,000 steps just from dancing. I was quite impressed myself with that. Right. Okay. Russian twist. 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember to look at your weight or your hands, whatever you're using, as you're twisting. Feet up will make this exercise harder. You can bring both feet down if you need to reduce the intensity, or if you want something in between, then alternate, bringing one foot to the floor at a time. Oh, it's getting hard now. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, it's time. Right, really quick drink, and then we're back to the beginning. Whew. Hot now. Right, one more round. Just checking the time. Okay, we're all good for time. All good. Thursdays tend to be a bit better an on-time finish because it's timed. So it's a bit easier to control the session of the time. Right, back to the beginning, which is kettlebell crunch tabletop pullover, in case you didn't know what that one is. Probably got bored of listening to the title of that one after the first 2 words. Right. Okay, let's get going. Last round. 3, 2, 1, and go. Starting in the crunch position, and then extend whatever's in your hands and your feet away from the body. Whew. Getting tough now. Taking in. Nearly there. Done. Oh, I do like a Thursday session because I tend to do timed workouts. It takes the counting pressure off because, you know, I'm only human. To get the counting wrong often. I try not to, but at least a Thursday's a reprieve from having to keep my counting on point. Okay, next up is prisoner squat, calf raise, alternating clap under. Right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat, calf raise, squat, clap under, Clap onto the other side. Calf raise, down. Clap. And clap under. And tiptoe. Ten seconds to go. Last one of these. Nearly went into the clap under then. Nearly went wrong. And done. Okay. Next up is plank kettlebell pull through. Should have said at the beginning, actually. It's probably a bit late now. You can just do a plank on this one. You don't have to pull anything through if you don't want to or can't. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember to try and land your hands under your shoulders and to try and keep your hips as still as you can throughout the movement. Really lock your core. Don't let your hips dip. It's better to have your bottom slightly higher than having it too low. It makes it slightly less effective if it's higher, but that's better than putting your back at risk of injury. So out of the two positions that are wrong, bum higher is safer, wrong. Or not wrong necessarily, inefficient. Done. Or less efficient. Whew. Okay. Fairy star jumps are next. Move that over. So, fairy star jumps. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So come into this low squat out of the star jump. You can step to the side on the star jump. If you don't want to do the jump, it's fine. Still going to get a good cardio hit by doing that. Nearly there. And time. One more to go. Last one. Russian twist. Whatever you're using. Kettlebell, dumbbell, cushion, bottle of water, or just the weight of your arms. It's not just, though, it's still quite heavy. Right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Twist, center, twist other side. So remember, you can reduce the intensity by bringing one heel at a time to the floor, or bring both heels to the floor. Make sure you maintain good posture with this one. Shoulders back, chest open. Don't let your lower back curve the way it should naturally. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if that made sense. Basically, keep a neutral spine. And done. Oh, really quick drink if you need to have a quick drink. And then we're going to do some stretches really quickly because I've got less than a minute. Right, onto the floor. I'm going to do a lie down glute stretch on this one. So, lying down, bring your right foot onto your left knee. If you feel a stretch in the back of your right leg, hold it there. If not, bring that leg up and hold onto the back of your left thigh to increase the stretch if you need to. and get your breath back. Other side. Always tighter on my left for some reason. Okay, coming up. Legs out in front. Reach towards your toes. Make sure your legs are straight. If your legs are bent, you're not stretching your hamstrings. So you must make sure your legs are bent, but release any tension in your knees. All right, it's 9 o'clock. Okay, roll onto your front, heels up to your bottom. Both at the same time if you can, one at a time if you can't. If you can't be on your front, go onto your side. If you can't be on your front or your side, come up to standing. Okay, release, push back onto your heels. Stretch your arms forward, hold it there. Child pose. Feel a nice stretch across your upper back and your shoulders as well. And actually, I do feel this sometimes in my lower back, just teases it open a little bit. Okay, you can stand up at this point if you prefer, or stay on the floor. I'm going to stay on the floor. Hands to the small of your back and squeeze your elbows together as if you want your elbows to touch. They probably won't touch unless you're hypermobile. That's what you're imagining. Even if you are hypermobile, they still might not touch. Hands out in front. As if you're giving someone a big hug. Feel your shoulder blades coming apart. Arm across. Look the opposite way to your hand. Other side. Good. And you are finished. Well done. Hope you enjoyed that today. I know it's a bit different because I used a little bit of kit. But yeah, sometimes it's just nice to add something. You don't have to. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And hopefully see you in class tomorrow. As always, full body strength, 8:30. Have a great day. Stay dry.